We're just like, wow, that's amazing. No one ever does that.
Hamper. That sounds right.
You know who has great shirts though? Is it Enriquez? Is the last name? I just say Steve.
All right. Hello, sports fans. We had a little bit of a late start. I've been playing actually for a little bit. I wasn't going to stream today. But then shit happens.
Every goal, shoot and score. Every save, every moment burns hotter from deep within the sea of red. Become a flame.
Yeah, that's a good. What a fish.
Heart-pounding action as our young players rise to greatness. Get front of the line access to stand.
Yeah, so I've been streaming for a little bit, or playing for a little bit already this morning. Got in for several tournaments. I think the very best finish I had today was 29th out of 73. So that's not good. I played in another 8-stack a little while ago. It was 75th out of 187. Just, right, just variance is all it is. It's no big deal. It is what it is, it does what it does, and you just kind of play it out.
Now open just west of Grey Eagle Casino on Sutuna Parkway.
That's not good. We needed a different card there. I should have folded. That's what I should have done. Oh well. Let's see what we can find out in some of these other tournaments. What's coming up here? Bounty Battle, 6 minutes. Gotta get back to my roots a little bit here, so let's see what we can do with this. We're on the sub feeder a lot today. Here's another tournament. Let's try and get into this one. When I say try, we're just going to do it. I'm not going to try. Just do it. Just make it happen. Deep stack. We're at 32 now. Let's go find table 2. Played with our friend of our stream, Alex, earlier on today. Unfortunately, I did take him out of the tournament that we were playing at together. He had a A7 offsuit. He goes all in for 10 bigs, I think, or just less than 10 bigs. 9.6, 9.5, something like that. And I happen to have Ace Jack suited. I was not folding there, so I do apologize. It just is what it is. And of course, we have the utmost respect for Alex. All right, what do we got over here? We got, as I said, so we got just the 2 tables right now. Trying to figure it out. Let's go round and round and round. Let's run an ad break. We're right back. We will be watching this because I'm sure that I have a note on King 10 suited. Played with him a couple of different times. But that was a snap call. That's why I slowed down there. What? Here, and then I go to 25, and he just snap called it off. No big deal. So he's trying to get a big stack quick and early, I guess. And then over here, we have the same thing. Being Shark is just a... It's very wide with his cards, so we'll be watching that as well. I do have a couple people up in the background here. Got Fazgaz Has Jazz. Go check him out. I just happened to be watching Aaron Barone, 1960 or 68. I'm fairly sure that Aaron Barone is what? He is the moderator or one of the moderators that lives here in Canada for 888 Poker. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed his conversation, his commentary last week when I was watching him. Oops. So we're just watching him. Oops. Now, it says okay. These just easy folds, right? I am looking for tables in the background, by the way. What do we got over here? These are just easy folds all the way around. Nothing exciting happening. What's this? Some sort of Neltharion cloth. Well, that wasn't great for that person, I don't think. Vibrosphere? There we go. Some history with that guy. Yeah. Snap call. So we got 3 outer. Just got to avoid the 3 outer, that's it. And we do avoid a 3 outer, so we get all of it. Yay! Too funny. And what's over here? 16,000. So as I said, we got like Fazgaz has jazz in the background. We got Aaron Barone in the background. We're just trying to give some love to these guys. I'm not, as I said, not really familiar with Aaron, but you still got to give out some of the streamer love, and he's one that I want to at least check out today and see how he did and how he plays and who he is and what sort of vibe of he's putting out. So, you know, just loving it. In the meantime, what do we got over here? We have these. Duplicate. Should be this one, I think. A note on King 10 suited. Played with him a couple of different times. There we go. We got a couple different cards going on here. Okay, there we go. Being Shark, pretty wide with his hands. I'm not sure what he had there. But he calls pretty wide, so we're just going to try to make some moves against him specifically. In that case, it happened to work out well. We flop an open ender. We turn like into a backdoor 8-high backdoor flush draw. And then we hit the straight on the river, so he doesn't have it. We overbet to try and look like a bluff. Unfortunately, he does not nibble at it. He does not call it off, so can't go too far with it, right? What's this one? Temporal.
Take a deep breath.
What's this one?
Feel better? Good. Because Calm has brought some of its best breathing exercises, sleep stories, meditations, and more right here to Spotify.
Let's see what we got over here.
Try Calm Premium free for a month and take 50% off an annual subscription. Sign up today at calm.com/Spotify.
I guess we're all in. That was a terrible all in on my move, on my part. That's okay. It's only, well, it's not that, it's only that. That's a terrible thing to say. We got some more moves here. We got some actions happening. So we got a bunch of this. What's this? Isildur is what the holdup is. So the thing with Queen 10 suited here, I haven't watched two. Oops, are we on the right table here? No, we're not. Over here is that he calls lots of wide with lots of hands, right? That seems to be the thing. That's not great, but see how it goes, I guess. What do we got over here? We got, haven't done anything with this thing. Excellent for us. Yay! Stole a pot. Don't tell anyone. Queen deuce. Yeah. Nothing to write home about, right? I'm a little bit of pain today. Queen 3 suited. Snap call, bet. Love it. We got pocket aces here. Oh, Queen 10. Where were you, buddy? Where were you? I vaguely recall playing numbnuts before. Under the gun call. This should be a minimum, like a raise here is what we're expecting, but the 9 might be a little bit scary for him. We're going to bet the same amount because it always looks like a draw when we do that, right? I mean, we could go broke here, right? They could flop a set. That makes sense that they would have that. Probably not at this point. But this guy could have a set. Probably good. It's probably good. He doesn't have a, right? He wouldn't have a straight here, right? Yeah. So I said that's probably good. He wouldn't have a straight there because he wouldn't have checked a straight on the turn. He would have check raised. Dear diary. But that read was absolutely bang on, right? He would have a set here. Yay! We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, what do we got over here? We got Faz is still playing. We got Aaron with his ace-8 suited, 9-7 suited, and pocket aces. So he's drawing really thin here. He needs a diamond. But the other guy has 2 diamonds as well. So not very many diamonds left in that deck. 7 outs is what we're looking for here. Nope, and that wasn't it. So he's going to be out of that one. What's this one? Oh, yeah, it's Jim Halter. It's Beam Doctor Poker. Go check that guy out. I follow him on Twitch, and I also follow him on Instagram. He follows me back. I cook a lot of food on my Instagram. Oh, got to run a break here. Right back. Oh, look at this. Look at this, folks. We got aces again here. Let's do the same thing again. 2? Because he called and then he raised to 2. Let's try it again. But so he's going to be thinking that we did the same thing to him before, right? Which we did not. Just happens to work out that way. That's all. And I wasn't really paying attention. I should have went less than that. But we have to show this no matter what, because we need to show that that we're not just doing it against this guy, right? Now that he sees the aces, he knows that we're not doing it. But everyone else is being reaffirmed that I'm only raising with big hands here. So when I do come out raising again, it's not because I'm a lying sack of poop. It's that I actually have a big hand. So now we're going to do the same sort of thing again and again
I'm
and
all
again.
about Saskatchewan ranching country, where native prairie grasslands give way to those
Right? And that's what you do. You reinforce poor behavior. Oops, what's going on over here?
This is powerful skies country. Hard
Oops.
resilience country. I know the calluses I'll get here will heal. The memories are forever. Visit our living skies and badlands, Saskatchewan.
Oh, it's break time. All right, well, I guess I am going to take a break. I'm going to try and get something to drink, actually. I'm a little bit thirsty. As well as I'm going to try and find another tournament to play in. Let's see what we're just watching this last hand play out. We're going to see what happens here. As I said, I'm going to get a drink of water. I will be back in just a minute. Let's just wait for a second. We're watching to see what happens here. Nothing. Oh, ace king catches on the river. 3 outs on the river. Happens. All right, guys, right back. right, we're back at it, boys and girls. Welcome in, welcome in. So it is like 2 o'clock in Calgary here, and the difficulty is that a lot of these players are Europeans, and not that that's a problem. It's just that it's now getting late for them, right? So depending on where they are, it's family time, dinner time, starting to get ready for bedtime, all those sort of things that go on there. So the tournaments become less and less lucrative, I guess, if that's the right term. So we got these 2 tournaments that we're playing in right now. Right, this one is 63 people. This one is less than that, 33 people. And the next tournament that kind of fits, right? It's Alex, welcome in, welcome in. The next tournament that fits this mold right here is in 15 minutes. It is our good friend Alex. He's a friend of the stream. I have him marked as that. I do apologize, Alex, for the ace-7, ace-jack hand a wee bit ago. You did end up raising all in with your ace-7. It was only like less than 10 bigs. I had 40 bigs. I had the ace-jack. I called it. All right, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, it is what it is, right? We play poker. We get it. We understand. So, all right. Where are we at here? Oops. Oops. That's the same one, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. But we're back on the grind today. Right. This is what it is, and we got to keep going. Can't stop. Can't stop now. Sunday sub feeder. This week has not been great in terms of how we've done overall. So we're trying to turn that down a little bit. We have the losingest hand in poker right now, but the fact that we hit this is going to be very helpful. So we're not giving the right odds for this guy to call, but he's still calling here, so let's let it rip.
Deals all summer long that'll make your stomach go and your wallet go.
Yeah, well, there it is. That's what we like.
Deals, noodly deals, melty deals, not
And we never get upset with that. Because why would you?
Because on Eatscation, it's not where you are.
Okay.
It's what you eat.
Just seeing what. Oops, we got moved there.
For the price of one from Mary Brown's, only on Uber Eats. Terms apply. See app for details.
There we go. Should just have the 2 tables up right now. Yeah. So that was Jack Telly's. We will keep track of that for sure, right? But 2 outer. I mean, he's ahead, and I don't blame him, fault him for calling there. A raise probably would have been better, but when the ace comes, you got to know that you're no good here, right? But it is what it is, and he pays it off, and he takes it, and you should never be upset that he called. I know I'm not. What do we got over here? We got Fazgaz has Jazz still going along. Some poker. And then we got Aaron Barone. My bad. What's over here? We got nothing good there, so we'll just get out of the way. As you should most of the time, I think. Let's keep looking along. 10 minutes for our next tournament. We just got the 2 going on right now. Oops, what happened here? We got moved again. That's what happens. You get moved a lot, and there we go. Just these 2 tournaments right now. Easy peasy, just fold, fold, fold. That's a big bet. Chris Redden's in the 4 and he just jams 120. What the deuce is that about? The asthma guy. We've actually had more than our fair share of aces on this table, like on this this game. We had aces. We took this guy out, and we got it. The very next hand, we got, or 2 hands later against the guy, we got aces again. And he ended up paying it off. Ooh, get it through. Nice. Oh, there's no question we're going to get that through anyway. The only hand that's calling us is the 7 there. We don't think he has a 7. But that's what they do. I should probably look shark scope this guy as well. Alex, are you in any of these?
I got lucky, alright? I like how you're...
Alex played, what was it? 550 tournaments in a 2-week span. That's absolutely crazy. I'm still bonkers on it. I played 300 in a week, or in a month, and I thought that was a lot.
If it happens again, sure, but I just want to give you a good effort to get the...
We're not gonna fold here. If we go broke, we go broke. We're not gonna fold that. We called this off, so just gotta avoid the 5-outer, and we do. So we get all of his chips, whatever it was. This is short time now. This is 3-minute levels. We just entered the 11th levels. Now you're gonna see all these jams. Because people are trying to level up and get chips quickly, right? We're in 4th place in this tournament with our 24 bigs, so it's a 1,000-ish. Right? Blinds are 500, 100, somewhere in that range. Yeah, 500, 1,000. Sorry about that. We are on a 5-minute delay. I think that's correct. And it was suggested that I actually change that to a 3-minute delay. I think it is on a 5-minute delay right now. So we'll figure that out next time, I think. What do we got over here? We got Almighty Mammoth. Oh, I hate when this game does this. Just figure that shit out. Grr. All right. What's this one? I said it was the ribs, right? We're looking for celebratory cake. I don't know what we're looking for here. Something, you're in the 220, you have 200 bigs. Is this the same one that I'm in? This 8 max 220? 200 bigs. Let's see how much. Queen 10, Queen QD suited, King 10 suited is up there. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Okay. I see you. I see you there. Let's go give a rail over here. Yeah. A little bit of a raise there. 3 bigs. Very nice. I don't know anything about either one of those two guys. Let's just watch. We are railing Alex in the 228 max deep stack. We are playing in the same tournament today. This is we played in a couple different tournaments at this point today. He and I did play. I don't know. I think it was a 55-cent tournament for the Sunday Party sub feeder. If I was a betting man, as I said, Alex had A7, just less than 10 bigs, 9.6, 9.5, something like that, and he went in. Unfortunately, had Ace Jack, so I got to call it off. Oops, and I just hit. I think we both have an ace, as well as I have a flush draw, and I hit the flush on the turn. So, sorry. All right. Ooh, this is a big bet. So no luck Chuck here. This is such a 2005 play. There's a better than average chance that he has aces or kings under the gun there. So in the hand that we were just watching there, no luck Chuck calls the 1 bet. There's a raise right behind him to 3. There's a call, and then no luck Chuck check raises all in. When that happens like that with that all in, there's a better than average chance that he has aces or kings. That's such a cliche play. It happens all the time, and it's easy to fold and get away from. And in fact, I think I have a clip. I'm going to try and find it. Let's see if I can put it up there. Where I have, where I ask who cares, mod extraordinaire, to clip that, and he does. And I've never been so excited to have pocket kings, because this happens. I happen to have pocket kings, and the guy does it. And he 1 bets, I'm on the button, I think, or the cutoff, and I raise, and he jams all in there. I'm like, I'm not folding kings, I'm not that good. But, however, this is what it is. And sure enough, that's what happens, and I show the hand, and he shows it, and like, I've never been so excited to lose a hand in my life, because the read is so bang on, right? I suspect that's exactly what happened there with no luck Chuck. What other tournaments am I in right now? I'm in a Sunday Party sub feeder, 55 center. We are in the 12th. We're just out of the rebuy period right this second, just as you asked. So let's switch that over. So what is this? This is the 8 max one. There's 72 people in this tournament. The sub has got 68. Let's get out of this one. And then I'm also just registering into a 7 max deep stack. It's 55 center, 55 cents. It's just starting. It hasn't started yet. We've got 2 minutes until it starts. Those are the 3 tournaments I'm playing in right now. Let's go try and find one. 55 center, this one. So you can see that those are the 3 tournaments I have going on. I also try and play. I haven't played today, but I do try and play on 888 Poker as well, and try and do just play the free rolls. They reached out to me about 3 weeks ago or so, somewhere in that range, saying that I haven't played on their site in 51 weeks. And if I don't play sometime in the next 7 days, they're going to take all my funds that I have on 888 Poker and absorb them into their general revenue. So I just logged in, played a free roll, and I started watching these guys on Twitch, and connected with one of the moderators for 888 Poker. Turns out the moderator for the one that I was talking to, Lime Ricky, is here. She lives here in Calgary. It's awesome. Wait, what? What is this? Ando, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a term that's used around thrown a lot, but that means a lot. Thanks for coming in, checking out. Hopefully, you're liking. Well, obviously, you're liking what you're seeing. You're liking what's going on here. I am a little streamer. I am trying to become a better streamer, a better poker player. I'm always open to constructive criticism. And if you have any things that you think I can play in a better way, then share. You should share. Perhaps a better way to play it in this case would be this versus this, and this is the reason why. You got to have the why, by the way. The why is super, super important. You got to have a why. Because if you don't have a why, then you're just bitching and moaning. We don't like the bitching and moaning. We get enough of that in our everyday life. We got some little jazz music playing in the background. I'm just going to turn it down just a smidge. There we go. I was reading an article or something else. There's actually a TikToker. This is what the news feed says. The TikToker lives here in Calgary, and she was complaining of that $70. She went shopping for groceries, fruits and vegetables and whatnot, and all the rest of it, and got $70 worth of groceries and was complaining about it. Sadly, I read the article, and my takeaway is, here's a problem, here's why it's a problem, and here's 3 things you can do to solve the problem. If you don't offer those 3 things, then you're just bitching and moaning. Right? Here's a problem, here's why it's a problem, here's 3 things you can do to fix the problem. Inflation is super, super high in our country. Well, the thing is, it's high around the planet. It's not just Canada. Here's why it's a problem, obviously, because it costs a lot of money to buy. It costs more money to buy everything, to do everything. Your mortgage, your groceries, you're traveling to work. Here's 3 potential solutions. Now, it's difficult because we have no control over that. But by sharing your thoughts on it, what we can do to fix it, then we start the conversation. That's what you're really looking for. You want to start that conversation. And she doesn't. She just bitches and moans. So why would I listen to that? I don't need to, and I don't want to. You just bitched and moaned and just wasted 3 minutes of my time to read your article. So it's not just the TikToker that's doing it, but it's also the person that wrote the article. Ooh, well, okay, so let's see what's happening over here. Yeah, we're calling that off. Yeah, we're calling that off for sure. And that's just the way it is, right? So they turn, or they river that outer. And that's okay, that we want that all day long. All right, so we're back at it. Oops, we got moved here somewhere. What happens? Table 1. This should be this one here, I think. Yeah, okay, so we're still got the 3 tables. I am ripping up a storm over on this one. I've had ace queen like 6 times in a row. No, it's not that many. I had ace queen like 4 times in 6 hands, and I raised every time, and I've won every time. Now, the very next hand, I just had ace queen and flopped a queen, but now I have pocket jack. So these guys are to think I'm a lion sack of poop. But I actually had it here. Oh, look at No Luck Chuck there. No Luck Chuck cannot hold on to his chips. We are, as I said, we are railing Alex on the other table. He's in the same tournament as I am in this one. And obviously he got a full double up there, but he can't hold on to his chips, which is good, and you want that. Let's come over here. We should still be good here, right? Yeah. Yay! It's a slowdown. He can't call that anyway, but it's a slowdown. Maybe we leave a little bit of value there, but there's no reason to bet on the river. As as Who Cares says, everything to lose and nothing to gain. Now, I actually, by and large, think there's a problem with that philosophy, but in this case, the guy's going to call, right? He should be folding here, but he is going to call. And if he's going to call, then he's leaving value on it. If you don't give that assessment, I think this is where the error falls apart. If you don't give yourself assessment that he's going to call, then whatever he could call there, he leaves chips on. The question is, what bet does he leave it there? Oh, we got, oh, that's a terrible flop. All right. We're looking around here. Saw that horrible suck out there. No Luck Chuck has got a lot of game, right? It's a strong game there. Got to be careful of that. All in. Ace Queen, pocket tens, pocket threes. And so No Luck Chuck should be out of that tournament, I think. And you can't fault J-Boy number 1 for calling there because No Luck Chuck has been jam all over the place. No reason why you shouldn't call there. What do we got over here? Sorry, I'm just let's come back to this. All right. Let's get a refresh on this one because it's not coming up. We're going to run a 1 minute ad. We'll be right back. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being here. We're doing some things. We're trying to connect with some peoples. We're trying to improve our presence. That has to happen in a couple different ways. So let's see how we do here. Way over here. We got this is just a fold, by the way. Oh, this is the wrong table. Oops. That is the table, but that's not the right one. It's this one. This is my table. We were just railing Alex there for a little bit. Sorry about that. I have 45 bigs in this tournament. Alex just keeps trudging along as he does. He's got some big hands over there. He's got sitting at 100 bigs. It's good enough for like 20th place. Where is it here? 18th place in the tournament. It's very good. It's a good place to be. King Queen suited. It's just a cold fold. We're not calling here, and this is the problem. This is why, because now you're stuck in this, right? So you would have flopped an open-ended on this one, but now it's bet. So you have 6 outs to hit, any ace, any 9, but you can't hit this. So now you have only 4 clean outs to hit. Because people play Jack 10, you could be behind here, and we would have missed there anyway. There's just other cards in there. It's difficult for people to see, but this is just a flat out fold, by the way. Let's come over to here. Let's take a look at this hand. Where are we at? This is a fold as well. I'm 19th out of 25 in this tournament. 20. What? Allie Megan, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, that's awesome. The follow, we love it. Thank you. Trying to play some cards here. Hopefully you play cards as well. Hopefully, well, clearly you're liking what you're seeing. This is why you decide to follow. How's it going today? What are you up to? Play cards? Do you, where do you play? What limits do you play at? Share all the deets. How did you find me? I really, really hope you went to the poker icon somewhere up here, searched in poker, and went and saw all the people that are streaming, and found a really lower viewership guy, and started following this guy because we love those. We love playing cards. We love lurking and supporting small streamers. I don't raid out too often, but when I do raid, I try to raid smaller streamers because they just like, man, that's awesome. That's love. All right, so we are watching this one hand here. This is good enough. I mean, we could fold, but we're putting so much pressure on this guy. He has to call this and win, because if he loses, he is going to be decimated. Right? This is why that's so important here. We're 17th out of 23 in this tournament. 20 make the money, so we are just trying to get another tickets over and over and over again. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're doing. This is not good enough hands, so we'll get out of the way. I am playing in 3 tournaments today, by the way. We are also railing, in this tournament here, we are also railing Alex. So actually, you know what I can do here? I can go find this one. All right, let's put all those up there. Let's rail our friend Alex here. This is him. We're supporting up here somewhere. We are supporting. We are railing. This is a big one, right? So same thing. We are 12th out of 23rd place. While we have an ace, these are just folding hands. It's difficult to see sometimes, but you don't want to call this stuff off, right? We can just fold. Sitting in 12th place, we can just fold all the way around and make into quote unquote the money. Whether we place first or we place 20th, it doesn't matter. The goal is to make it into position. The fact that this guy's now 0.3, he'll be all in on this one, right? So we haven't even played a hand yet. We could have went out before him, and we don't want to do that. Let's come over here. We do have a big hand here. We got James Boy on our left, Duzen up here. I didn't write a note or anything on this. Let's see what this guy has. Oh yeah, okay. So we have queens. We're not folding, right? Just cannot fold. And that's a big one. So let's put a big bet in here. Flops open-ended with a king. No, so Kenzor over here wins with his ace high. I mean, you can't blame him, right? Why wouldn't you? This is also one of those hands, right? It's a king-jack type hand. You can't play this. This is just cheese. You can't play this anyway, right? No matter what. But more importantly, because of this guy having one big. 70 bigs in the 220. Yeah. Got you railed there, Alex. Let's come down here. On the 4th, this is on this table. You're on this one. So we are railing you. Let's put a move on this one. He's got 3.1, so we just min raised him, right? Even if he goes on, we can't fold for this. Which is the point. We're trying to put pressure on this guy. We don't want him to call. We just check this all down and then we hit 2 pair. So we will just bet pot and just take it down. All right, we got 4 players going, or 4 tables. Sorry, 4 tables. This one here, we are 9th out of 22, so we got 2 more people. Ken Dosser is going to be going out here very quickly. He'll be all in on the next hand. And so now we've forced him into the same position did before. He's got to call, because he's all in, and he has to win. Those are the two conditions. This and this. Right? So as long as he doesn't hold up, we're down one more. Seventh place in this tournament. He is the lowest stack. And then we got Gydra, something like that. What do we have over here? We would have had a king high flush, but we can't play that. I said that's just a cheese hand. Don't play that. This is also a fairly standard play, right? Call, bet pot. Right? You see that all the time. But we're just going to get out of the way. We just have pocket threes. We're just get out of the way out of it. We have 5-4. We'll get out of the way. We did raise pre-flop with this one, with the nines. There's a 10 with a king here. That makes sense. He leads cold. Donk leads into it. Just get out of the way. Got to have our hydrates in there, by the way. Hydrates are delicious. Just having a bunch of water because I've been training. Ooh, that was disgusting. So he doubles up here. He hits it again, right? He hit the flush there. I'm fairly sure I led on this one pre-flop, and these guys both called, so we'll just go again here. I hit it. Yeah. I'm just taking these ones down. 9 out of 23. What do we got over here? Holy smokes, I'm just got bang, bang, bang. I'm all over the place here. We are 5th out of 23 here. Flop a full house here. We don't get any action on it, unfortunately. We're just watching it go round, round, and round. Lots and lots of action happening here. More importantly, we are 4th out of 22 here, so we are putting incredible pressure on peoples, right? So this is a great bet here because he's getting the right odds there, but he can't call in case he loses, right? So we take out kings here, and had he called, he would have been out as well. So now there's only 4, like I'm 3rd out of 21. The next person out loses. This is why you have to raise there to put pressure on this guy. I don't fault this guy. Kings, I'm not fooling there either. But who cares? And I had a lengthy conversation earlier on this week about whether you should fold here or not. I was playing in a fairly large tournament. And I have 5.5 big blinds under the gun +2. And the question is, should I fold? Fold my pocket aces? And this is the conversation. The under the gun guy, who is a large chip leader, he bets 7.5, so it's more likely on this size of table. So he raises 7.5, and I'm here. And you have all these other people to act behind. The question is, what do you do here? He goes 7.5, but it puts me and at least 2 or 3 other people, potentially, all in. So I don't fold here. I call with my aces, and he's got ace queen. I think it's queen on the flop, queen on the river, and I'm out. Who cares is advocating that I should fold my aces there to get into the money. Now there's okay. There is a case to be made to do that. Right? And what's that relative to? It's relative to this hand here. This guy could have folded his kings to just eke in. This guy had 0.7, right? He could have folded his kings and just eke in and wait for two other guys to go out. He has 3 or 4 bigs. It's possible. But Ken Dosser is in this range. Like, they're all in this range, right? I'm 3rd out of 21. Whether I finish first or 20th, it doesn't matter. You just need to finish in the top 20. Okay, Alex is saying he's also playing in... he's playing in this tournament as well. 55-7 max. And he is 2nd chip leader, or 3rd chip leader in this tournament right now. That's awesome. How are we doing at our 4th table here? Looks like he's doing very well at this one as well. Has lost a little bit of ground here. But the man is still going. The man, the myth, the legend. So we're even here. We're going to finish in 3rd place. We are marking that down. 3rd place, we win a $3.30 ticket. Score for us. Now, there was 68 people in this tournament. 3rd, we won a $3.30 ticket. All right, let's slide this over. I'm going to try and find another table here in just a minute or two. Let's see, we got to hit up on Faz here. Aaron Barone is still playing in the background, by the way. Plays with 888 Poker. He's got a couple hundred people playing on there. That's awesome. Let's run an ad. I'll be right back. What do we got over here? Ali Megan, again, welcome in. Thank you for hanging out. We got Alex in there as well. He is a friend of the stream for sure. We are railing Alex at the background. He is on this table. Right? So let's go. If you see him on here, let's rail him. Let's encourage. Let us try and find another table. Oh, that looks like he took up 12 bigs. I'm going to fold out my King 10 offsuit here. Let's take a look at the number here. We're going to slide Alex's table way over here so I can see. I have 2 monitors going on. I like to have my screens left and right. All the tables that I'm playing are across the top. And then right underneath here, there's a table obviously, but I have the lobby so I can see what hands I'm playing.
With the price of everything going up, why pay more than you have to for energy?
This is a good fold, right? For exactly the reasons we just said. This is not a playable hand here.
You just have to make the call.
We did, oops, we have ace queen over on this hand.
You can use to choose the right plan for you and your family. Learn more at ucahelps.ca or call 310-4822. A message from the government of Alberta.
Live fully this summer with the new Kia Seltos. Every model comes loaded with advanced safety features like blind spot collision avoidance assist and more, so you can travel anywhere with guidance by your side. The Seltos helps keep you out of harm's way during all your trips. Upgrade to the vehicle that lets you live
7 max deep stack.
adventure with safety. Secure your new 2024 Kia Seltos at your local dealer.
All right, nice hand, Trigger, nice hand. What do we got over here? We have something else happening. Let's get out of this one. So the thing is to not, right, the ability to deal with tilt is super, super important. Now, when you're there's a young Matthew that I talked to, and it's about dealing with tilt. what a great fold, huh? Oh, look at those folds. Oh, that's awesome. He plays in a brick and mortar, and I used to play in a brick and mortar. With COVID, now I just play at home. You can, like, if you get tilted, you can just get up and walk away and take 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, and you're only missing 2-3 hands max. Okay? But online, if I were to tilt on this one because of what happened here, how many hands would I miss in 2 or 3? Because I just have 2 tables going on right now, but I'm missing 10 hands, 20 hands in 2 or 3 minutes. And you can see how quickly these things go around and around and around, right? All right, now we're down a little bit. Let's go see if we can find another table to play in. Liking these bounty. This one, this is 34 minutes. That's too far. A PKO. Ooh. What's this one? This is a 20. We could play another bounty tournament. Be okay. Or not a Sunday party sub feeder. What is this one? I don't know what these on-demand tournaments are. Well, let's play a bounty tournament now. This will be our first bounty tournament of the day. Let's slide this one over here. Just give me a moment. I am just getting everything set up. Table 1. Oops, I got moved. This is the 220, I think. This is the right one. And then my table 4. Table 2, how about this one? This is the 110 bounty. So I should have 4 tables up. There we go. 3 are my tables. 1, 2, 3, and then we're railing our friend Alex at the other table. He is in the same tournament as I am in this one. Slide this a little bit more this way. All right, let's and then we'll add this one to it. This is a bounty hunter. Bounty hunter. On demand. Again, I don't know what an on demand is, but that is what the title of the tournament is. It is a $10 tournament with $50 guaranteed. $24. So you can always see which ones I'm in, and this is, you're playing a 330 for the 1650. Okay. One of the decision. Oh, that's why this did this. I gotta change that. That's why it's doing that. Got it. You can always tell which tournaments I'm playing because I put this in here and left it in here deliberately so that you could see what it was. I'm now seeing on this tournament here, this is why there's a little bit of space. It's because it got lopped off at the top here. And on this table, you can see at the bottom corner here, there's a larger gap. Gotta move that up a little bit, or down, I guess. Oh. All right, let's see what it is. You're playing in the 337 max and in the 330 for 1650. So the 330 for the 1650 is just it's a step program. It's a step tournament. I won that $3.30 ticket. The next step up to that is to use the ticket that you just won to play into a 1650 tournament. That's the one that Alex is talking about right there. And then the 337 max is just like a cash, like a tournament, just like this one, right? I'm not going to play. I'm just going to play these three until we go out for a little bit, and then I'll take a look at that 330 for 1650 that Alex is playing. We are all in on this table here. This is not a very good hand, by the way. But we did see earlier on, like, there's no reason for him to do what he did here, right? Which is he's just gambling it up, and that's okay. He's just gambling it up. 7 max deep stack. We are in again, I think. What do we got here? We got 120 in this one, and then the 7 max is 36. And then this bounty hunter, there's 25. We got 27 bigs in this tournament, in this 228 max. We turn a big we have a pair, and we turn a flush draw. Are we going to go all in with this flush draw? Why would we go all in? Why would we call that all off? What hand does he have here? We'll just get out of the way. It doesn't make sense that he would have flush on that, but it's okay, right? Sometimes people are lion sacks of poops, and we allow that stuff to happen because we know, it's not that we allow it, but we know that he's lion sacking. But there's no reason to run it out like that. What is important, let's come back to this one here. We have another guy. I lost the table here. Oh. Like this. Yeah, well, we got the guy where we want him. We'd never change this for anything, for all the rights in China. Because we got him drawing 6 outs, and that's it. He can't hit the diamonds because we got the diamonds covered. This is what it is. We just play it out. Yay! What do we got over here? Let's. Oh yeah. 6 tournaments on the go. Sorry, 4 tournaments on the go. We are playing in 3 and we're watching 1. We are railing Alex in this same tournament elsewhere. I'm gonna fix that. This one, like why it's like down here, this black line here. I'm gonna have to move this down a little bit. I gotta connect with who cares. To fix the other one. So what is it? This one? Yeah. So this underneath here, this black line that goes all the way across the bottom. Who cares? Was helping me, and he designed like a tournament tracker that goes across the bottom, so you can see how I've done throughout the day. So how many tournaments have I played today? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13. I've played in 14 tournaments so far today. So when you're on this across the bottom, 11 of them would have different colors on there, and 3 of them would be a different color than the other ones, because I'm still playing this tournament, right? Because you don't know whether I've moneyed, how I've won, where I've won, yada yada yada. So let's come over. Got Aaron Barone still ripping it up over here. Fazgaz Has Jazz is still playing along. I think we ran a commercial there. It says I got 7 minutes left. What's this? We're short time on this one. We're going to be all in with this.
Every goal, every save, every moment burns hotter from deep within the sea of red.
Because why not? Why wouldn't we go all in there? We have a ace 7. What's he doing this with? Aces, kings, queens? That's all possible because he's looking for a check raise here, but I doubt it. Probably call off. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. So we need a 3, a 5, a 10, ace, a 7. We'll just rebuy into this one. Yeah, we'll rebuy into that for sure.
Feel better?
300 guaranteed, 8 max. So we're in for this one for 40 now. We're at 133.
And for a limited time, try
We should still be, yeah, there we go. We're still in the same
off an annual subscription.
same tournament.
Sign up today at calm.com/Spotify.
Now we're going to have to make sure that we hit every time against this guy, right? Let's take a look here. So that's good. We'd like to see that for sure. So we're going to make a note on here.
There was nothing wrong with checking out. Is my music too loud today, guys, by the way? You guys can let me know if it is. So I can turn it down. I'm just kind of letting it play through a new playlist. It's running.
This is awesome. We love to see this.
In case you guys are curious. Is everyone here?
Down. So Hell here, Hell CZ89 has played about 280 tournaments, and he's down $1,100. This is American dollars, by the way. That's awesome. We love that because that's lots of gamble in there, right? He's going to feed all of that to us and other people's. I played with another guy that I had my aces. He raised pre-flop. Now I think maybe he did raise. He was under the gun. He raised to 1 and I went to 3. And I just knew how I was going to play with this guy. So I have 16 bigs. He's got 50 bigs, whatever it is. It just goes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, back and forth all the time. So we got like a 16 big play going on here. It's all in. I've got aces. He's got 5-3 offsuit. 3 on the flop, 3 on the river, right? But the fact that he's doing that back and forth tells me that he's weak as stink. I go looking him up, and he's down. Same thing. He played like 500 tournaments, is down $1,000, whatever it is. I go out in 104th place. He's out in 99th. So 5 people he's out. That was awesome. I love it. That's good, right? We want to see that over and over and over again. This is an easy fold here, right? Because we have 20 bigs, we would have had to call 2. You got to hit and then jam. That's what you're looking to do now with 20 bigs. Queen 10 suited. We've got lots of history with this guy as well for exactly the same reasons. He is in 10th place, by the way. Alex getting a little bit short time there. It's a little bit of short time at his table. Senate is on his table. He is the second in this tournament. Senate is the number 2 chip leader in this tournament. Now the uptick is that Senate is too. Well, you can see where he is. We won't share which position that is. What do we got over here? Oops. We must have some goodies over here somewhere. What are we at with this one? We have Ace Jack on this one. We will not be folding. And now we are going to jam. Oh, so this is the last hand we have, and we're on a 5-minute break. We are going to take I'm going to take a quick break here. Don't sweat too much. Yeah, I need a little snack because I'm absolutely famished. I've been training for a 5K and starting to run more and do things, and my back is super sore today. We ran for 7K yesterday. My back is absolutely killing me, but gotta rest it up and do what I gotta do, right? And so I'm gonna give a quick roll over there with it and then refill my water. So I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. Right back. All right, we're back at it. I did not fill my water up. This much left. You might have to run one in between here. Ando 112, 10,012 has followed. Ali Megan has followed. Megan with 2 N's. Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alex has got 60 bigs in the 110. Excellent. So he's in 3 tournaments as well. He looks like he's playing, might be in 4 here actually. He's playing in the 55 7 max. He's playing in the 330 for the 1650 ticket. He's got the 337 max going on, and he's got 60 bigs in the 110. Let's give a rundown here real quick. This is the 220. This is the second. We're in the last level before the end of the rebuy period. I've got 18 bigs on this one. Alex is also in the same tournament. He's got about 12 bigs. Well, he has 12 bigs in this tournament as well. So we're short time on this. Both of us are getting short here. This one here is a 7 max. We're just starting it up. 6th level, so we're about halfway through. What's this one? End of 14, level 14. So we got a little bit of time here as well on this bounty max. So still lots of time going on. What's this one over here? Ace 3 is not a good enough hand. We're not going to call that off.
Yeah, so you have to go on the inside of the wheelbarrow.
Oops, what do we got over here? I was trying to do something with this. I forget what I was trying to do here. Just looking around here. Not this. Probably that. I got like 4 things that are occurring all at the same time, which is brutal. Oops. What else do we have over here? Queen 10, that's a lot of queens. That's a lot of 10s. What is this one? This is celebratory. And what's this one? So we need some of that. Well, we are all in on our main table over here. We take it down. We did get a double up from. Oops, probably the wrong one here. This one. We did get a double up over here. He's got pocket 9s. He lets the time run out. We happen to hit the straight, right? We flop a gut shot 9, and we happen to hit the 8 on the river, but it looks like we have a flush draw. We make a bet just short of, and he pays it off. He's got a set, so that's good. That's what we wanted. All right, let's come back over here. So as it turns out, we hit it again, actually. We hit the straight, we're flopping open-ended, but we turn the king high, so there's no reason for us to slow down there, right? So we don't slow down. And then when we hit it, why would we slow down there either? You should bet your hand. So we do. Turns out we got paid off. It's awesome. Awesome sauce. What do we got over here to mess with? Seems like a lot of all-ins for 6. 6 times 300. I'll gold for 1800. He's got more in there and more. I don't know. I don't like it. Moosen's got all of this in here, right? What do we got over here? Well, we happen to hit middle there, so we will, there's no reason to slow down. No reason to slow down. Oh, so we got 3 outed over there. We need an ace, I guess. Now we don't get the ace, but that's okay. We are exactly where we're looking to be. He's got king 9 offsuit. We're not going to rebuy into that one. No. We have ace king. He's got king 9. He hits the 9. What is it that you want, right? Never going to fold there. All right, let's finish this one up. This is that on-demand one. There's 53 people in there, and we finished second one here. Finished in 36th place. Get rid of that one. Oh, what do we got over here? 159 people in this tournament that Alex and I are in. And Alex is out of that tournament. He's out, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to carry the torch. Oh no! That's incorrect. I was incorrect on that. Because Alex is here. Welcome in, young sir. Welcome. Maybe it was a rebuy. That's probably what it was. Alex unfortunately went broke and then rebought into the tournament. That's more likely what happened. All right, what do we got here? We should just have the 2 tables, right? This one and this one. Let's see what we have over here. Do we have another tournament we can get into right away? Let's put this one up. This is we're 73rd out of 96. 31 make the money here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to make to 20, like the second. Thursday is her night to go with her girlfriend. I get that. I understand that. I know it. But she was telling me last night, they were talking about, uh-oh. All right, so the question becomes this, right? So we got Dredgen 41 raising under the gun to 3 bigs. That's a pretty standard big, or pretty standard bet. I think a better bet is to start lowering this because we're out of the rebuy period, so you don't have to risk as much of your stack at this point to get the job done. I understand why it is. I understand betting this, but you bet larger when there's start of the rebuy or the start of the tournament in the rebuy period. Question is now, what do we do with our ace 10 into that bet? I'm actually going to fold this one. As it turns out, we would have hit that, but you can't play just because you would have hit that, right? Yeah, so Mrs. Frostmage, oh, she cracks me up. Said, you two were discussing coming here for dinner tonight. Where are we with that, you shithead? And she says, oh, well, let me double check. Well, what the hell are you? What do you mean double check? You guys are going out. No, you're not coming here now. Oh. She's so lucky she lets me touch her in her bathing suit areas. I'm just kidding, of course. All right, but it's a good fold, right? I mean, we would have, like, it would have been all in there again, right? That's the point. And that would have been unfortunate because we would have flopped the nut flush draw. Is it a straight draw as well? No, I think it's a straight flush draw on the turn. I think we're gonna play one more tournament today. Let's see what we got over here. Uh, 89. Well, is this an all-in bet? This is not an all-in bet. The decision is right here. This is the inflection point. There's no calling this, right? It's razor fold. But I'm much more worried about this bet than I am this bet. Right? And sixes are so low in our range. He's got a 10. He's got eights? No, he doesn't. Either way, we would have to hit this to make it worthwhile. And we wouldn't have hit, and so we would have been out. So this is what it is. He would have to be on an absolute, complete stone cold bluff to be betting into that. So we got a little bit more to go here. Just keep trudging along. That's all we can do. Schnikey, I think that's what he likes to say. Bazgaz has jazz. Go check him out. Jack 10 is a crap hand. Just fold it. Get out of the way. Right, and there's an all-in behind us. Right, so we don't want to be stuck in with that hand. That's good. You're going to start seeing a lot of this, right? Just a lot of jam here because the stacks are getting super, super short. So we're 71 at 84. Yeah, exactly. A heart here or a queen. Heart or a queen. And he's out. But that's what you want, right? You want to be jamming all in there and get called by those sort of hands. He's only got 3 outs to hit. That's it. That's why they're so awesome. Ultimate. What is this one?
Well, sorry guys. I guess just go back.
280. And it cost me 110, so it's 280 twice is 280 plus 370, so making like 370 off of every craft of this. It's good. We gotta sell a shit ton of these things.
Oh my god, the crusher came in.
Okay, so let's take a look over here for the horde.
Well, the good news is if you die, you can release.
Nice fold. Oh, did you have something juicy there? Are you? So we know, yeah, Jack, yeah, right? See, this is exactly it. The question is, Alex, how many people do you see that you're aware of that have the wherewithal to lay that down, right? There's very few people that you and I play against on a regular basis that are going to fold that. And it's confirmation bias, right? To suggest that, like most people just call it off. He's talking about, so for the masses that are watching, Alex he's saying that he raised his hand pre-flop. She said, sure, she will come to us. Raised pocket jacks, and I have ace 10 suited in the small blind. No, like these guys are not folding that. Right? That's the thing. But I know that my hand is no good at this point. Right? I'm out of position. I have to hit twice with it. And I routinely fold ace 10. Now in this case it happened to be suited, but I routinely fold ace 10 because it's no good. It's a crap hand. If the ace hits, like you're never getting ace king to fold, ace queen to fold. So if you have ace king, ace queen, and it's reasonable for you to raise ace king, ace queen in that position, now I only have 3 outs to hit. This is why you just fold that. Now I happen to hit the flush draw, flopped the flush draw. I can never fold, right? And the turn card hits the flush, and I'm drawing to a straight flush draw. But outside of that, right? There's just no way to get away from that, right? So I would have had to keep going, and you would have had to do the same thing. More likely, you check or you just go to c-bet on the flop. I have to call. I would have jammed on the turn, and now you debate where you're at, right? Because you would have flopped a set as well. Set on the turn? Oh no, maybe you're open-ended. Do you have the jack of spades? Because it wasn't queen 10 on the queen 9. No, can't be the 10. Queen 10, something like that. Either way, but I have to fold there, right? No one else does that here. Anyway, I mean that's what you got to do, right? That's what you got to do. Okay, let's call this one off. 10-7. What are we? It's over here. We have a open-ended 10. We need a 10 or a 5 here. 10 or 5. King would also get it done. That's not a 10. That's not a 5. Hey, what do you think about my comment there? We got Geldregan all in. Pushing some action against Wandist 96. I like it. About the hand there, right? So I think there's 13 bigs in the stack, and you bet 3, right? So you are consistent with the same bet sizing, but now that we're in the blue here, right? Blue means we're out of the rebuy period. You can lower, like get your C bet size smaller, right? Let's go over this other one. We're on this one. We're still in the rebuy period, right? You should bet larger on this because people will call wider. But once you're into this, the blue, people are not calling as wide, so you don't need to bet as much. Like the bet, like if you bet 2.5, which is just half a bet, but 2.5 will get the job done there. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm arguing. That's my contention. That's what I'm saying. We're in rough shape on this tournament, by the way. It was 63rd out of 70. It looks like a snap call. We got Galdredgen all in. This was a snap call all in. Got a bigger all in. All right, we got to fade 6 outs here. No, 8 outs. Sorry, 8 outs. And that holds up. So there's out of one more person and a serious dent into this guy. Faye. This is all right. Well, let's come back to exactly what we were just talking about, right? Alex is saying nice fold there. Faye here with 2 people all in front of him cannot fold his A7 suited, which is exactly the point I'm trying to get at. A7 suited or unsuited to begin with is just a shit hand to begin with, right? It's just absolute crap. So this guy happens to have ace 10, so this guy can only hit with the 3 sevens. Right? Which is exactly what I'm trying to say. Don't play those cheesy hands. You're out. You're done. We will not be folding here. We will be all in. I don't like this hand, by the way. This is a pretty cheesy hand, but I'm not folding at this point. Chunk it all in there. If it's out. If we're out, we're out. This is what it is. All right, we got 6 outs. That's good. And we snap it right away. We just got to avoid the 2-outer. And we do avoid the 2-outer, so we get a full double up. That's a much needed full double up. Yay for us. So we slide up right away. We're into the 42. We're 42 out of 64. All right, this is the same sort of hand, right? For the exact same reason. Are you ever going to get ace king to fold? No? Then raising here is an error. Right? Just fold this shit. And it's tough to do that, right? People don't like to fold. You didn't come here to fold. But now if this guy has ace king, you only have 3 outs to hit. You can only hit the 4. I was talking to someone else and they said, but I hit 2 pair, or I have we hit the ace. I said yes, but no matter how you look at it, you only have 3 outs. If you have an ace and he has an ace, now it comes the other card. Is this guy raising under the gun +2 with a 2 or a 3? Right? You're drawing pretty thin here. A 10 is a chop, a 9 is a chop, a 6 is a chop, right? So that's what you're playing for. A deuce or a 3, you lose, right? Just fold these shitty hands over and over and over again. Oh, drives me crazy. All right, what do we got over here? Take a look at my cards here. Bruce, okay. Oh, we got an ad. We can run an ad. All right, let's get the ad going. We'll be right back. So Jack, like this is a better hand to bet on. I'm not betting there, but we have 16 bigs. We're 42 out of 65, and 31 make the money in this tournament. So we would have had to call a raise, and we would have had hit, which we did. And now we would have had to go all in, right? With the expectation that if he has an overpair, he's calling off. So now we're still stuck in the same situation, right? This is why you just fold the shit. Don't play these hands. Tight is right. That's what we're going for. That's what we're advocating. That's what I advocate for. That's what I preach. That's what I coach. What do we got over here? We got 3,000. Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on here. There's a time to push back and try and get some of those chips, but that's not it, right? I think people make the wrong at the wrong time. What is happening over here? There we go. Oops. There we go. All right, so if it gets around to us now we'll go all in, right? It's good enough. We may even call off, depending where the raise comes from. But this is a hand worth calling off. It's at the bottom of our range, calling range. But we're not going to fold here. Oops. This is the one we're talking about. All right, so we just call it. We missed. We'll get out of the way. This is going to be a fold. If any bet, we're going to fold too. We got over here. Got all right, that's a fold. Let's see what Faye does. Fold, Wandist. Hells is where I would expect there to be a raise, but we're not folding here. Like, we're all in.
If I win, I bring my trap bear. Hell yeah, get your trap bear in here.
If we're out, we're out. That's just the way it is.
He may be out, but I guess he was having some troubles with his kidneys and stuff.
That should get through now. Yeah, that should get through.
Or if he's not already out.
That's a good time to get through because we're steal a small blind plus a couple of bets, bigs. We're 43. Is that right? Oh, maybe we're more than that now. We are 37 out of 59. Steal another bet in there. Steal another blind, sorry. What do we got over here?
Evade. Yeah, they don't want to fight me, Elrex. You confirm the rat traps in the ground? Yeah.
I'm going to try and get some more poker in. I'm going to try and stream more of it. There's 2 channels down below. One is my Instagram, one is my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, I will upload all these videos, all the times that I play. Oops. All right, here's a good example where what we're saying, right? Ace 9 versus Ace 10. He's short stacked. He can only win with 3 outs. He happens to hit the 3 out here. Just is what it is, right? But you're in rough shape. This is the Ace 4, the Ace 10, over and over and over again. This is why I fold my Ace 10 to Geldragon's, Dredgen's, under the gun raise. Because you're in trouble.
You got the luck with you today.
What do we got over here? This is a, oops.
Boom.
This is 8 max. 108 max. Max.
You've caused a riot. Look what you've done. God damn it, Elrex.
And there's 100 guaranteed in this one.
Put in here. We've lost control. All right, I'll do it. All right. I didn't want to do this.
Probably didn't need to raise. Yeah, this probably was not a big raise. This is not a good raise there. 3.4? That's terrible. I should have went like 2.2. That would have been a much better raise there. So that's contrary to what I was just talking about a little while ago. Try not to do that. What happened here? Okay, so we got moved over here. We're at the 220. We're on this one.
I didn't do what? Oh, I didn't? Oh,
And then we should have...
I checked. So here, I made it. Elrex, do you want to get in this key? So I spilled some of this sausage juice on my pan.
Seasons have the power to bring out something new.
All right, I think I have 3 players, 3 tables. Yeah, there we go. So I got all 3 tables on there. Again, this is a shit hand. Don't play these hands. Let's get out of the way. Let us see what we have total. You quit in the 110? Oh, probably. I'm not going to lie. I've played lots of tournaments that are for 110 today. The Bounty Hunter on demand 110. Yeah, I went out 36th place out of 53. I stopped tracking at 53. I am in this one right here. This one just started. 8 max, 100 guarantee. So we got first level, 7-minute levels. We're halfway through the blind. Lots of play here. 1, 2, 3. So 159. That's this 7 max deep stack. We got 80 in this one. We got 20 down here. These are the last 3 tournaments going to play for today. Mrs. Frostmaid's just shared with me that we're having guests over for dinner tonight, so I've got to kind of get my stuff together, as it were. Scented's playing here. What? This seems like a big bet for not very much. I don't know. Something else is happening there. What do we got over here? Uh, 2, 7, all in. Well, it is what it is. Let's see, what do we got here? Where is... this is the big one that we're on. 33rd out of 54. 31 make the money on this one. Alex is still in this tournament as well.
We just need a tank or a healer then. Scoob, did you want to still heal this on anything or nah? You don't. Okay, that's all good, Scoob. Take off.
Tens versus not.
You got a bear tank, Holy? What kind of key does Elrex want? Sorry, bud, was asked to run some. Oh, no, go ahead, Scoob. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
Let's get out of the way. We're just looking to see what's happening here.
I got a rat bear tank for sure just for you. Oh, I don't know about rat bears. Hold on. You definitely can if I was on my bear, but Elrex doesn't even have a key.
That's why it's so awesome. This is why you don't play these shitty hands, right? Queen 10, Queen Ace. So this guy raised, this guy has to call or go all in. This guy's not folding. You see the flop, right? He flops 2 pair, but it goes. He just needs to hit one. This guy needs to hit one of the other cards that's back there. So it's I think it's Jack, and then or it goes running jacks maybe. But he can hit it with the ace. He can, right. The 8 has got him beat. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. What is that? Running jacks? Yeah, it was running jacks. So he can't hit the 6. Yeah. Oh, that one's a bit rough then. But those things happen sometimes, right? Let's keep trudging along. We are in this tournament, 37th out of 50th. There's a problem. We are checking out where we're at. 37th out of 50th in this tournament. Still got a little bit of time here. Just waiting for a better hand, as it were. I am not going running today, so that's good. Oh, look at this. Let's just look at this one. Look how ugly this is. Right? Raise, all in, call. Oh, what a fish ski. I love it. Love this game. It's something to learn, something new, something to experience all the time, right? Something different all the time. We only have like 7 minutes left in this. We're just going into the 12th level, the last level before rebuys. This one, we're 40th out of 48th. 31 make the money, so we got lots of time here. You're going to start seeing it slowing down and then lots of GMs and shits. This one over here, we did raise pre-flop and got called. You're in the money in the 110. Nice, very nice, Alex. Very nice. Yeah, in the money's good, right? We want. Let me come over to my other table here. We want this one to be green screen. This is in the money, so we got a little bit of time still, right? So I do have different things, meaning like different tabletops, different colors for different things. Right, so now we got a 3-outer situation again for exactly the same reason. The black screen, or the black counter tabletop, the felt, is before the rebuy period. Where is it? This one here is 5 minutes before the rebuy period. As soon as this rebuy period is over, then we'll switch over to this blue one, the blue screen, the blue felt. And then once we're out of so this is out of the rebuy period. And then once we make the money, we're 41 out of 48, 31 make the money in this tournament, we'll switch over to the green. So then I know I'm in the money. And then once we get down to the final table, whatever that may be, an 8 max, then we'll switch it to the red. And for me, that's what I have going on. That's how I identify these things. We're very short time here. Very short time. This is not a very good hand. I don't like this one, so we are going to raise it. But this is what I'm saying. You don't have to bet nearly as much. People are going to call with way wider than that. But now we have to hit, right? That's part of the problem. You now have to hit with this. And we do hit. All right, is that a good card for us? A Jack Tellis. We like him because he called us off earlier on with a far subpar hand, which is awesome. Got a lot of history with this guy. Love it. It's getting worse now because now we hit 2 pair on this, or we hit the flush draw on this. Now we have the nut flush. We have the nut flush. What ace does he have here, right? Let's take a look. We're actually going to Google him. It's Jack. It's Jack Tellis. That's his name. All right, so let's come back to this hand here. The hand that we just had before, this guy here, Jack Tellis, is we want to give him a ton of respect going forward. So I'm going to actually go find him, actually. Jack Tells. And we're going to make a note on the man as soon as I find him here. Excuse me. And I'm going to mark him as a strong regular. So it's 08, 23. We're playing in a 101 tournament. So we're looking at Jack Tells here. Sharkscope has him at, let's say, 550 tournaments, which is a little bit less than that. But he happens to be up $105. That's pretty good. That's a good win rate, right? And no, like, other than the first 40 tournaments, he's never down. He's been up the whole time. So that's huge. That's a really good graph that he's got. My graph goes straight across. I dip down a little bit below 0, but mine goes straight across and it shoots right up and then goes straight across. Now it's starting to drop a little bit on the backside because I'm playing a little bit larger tournaments now. My bankroll is a little bit larger, and I don't like that, but it is what it is. Let's take a look here. The question becomes, what do you do here with your pocket threes? It's good enough. If I'm beat, I'm beat. I'm out. I'm not folding. Ideally, we're just going to steal these blinds, but I could be out here. This guy's got lots of gamble, so he might call it. No, that's I should get this through here. Love it. So we are trying to get some more chips in here. I did jump up 32nd out of 44. 31 make the money. Looks like Alex took a little bit of a dip there. He's got to be about 10 bigs as well, right close to mine. Right. Just because I see I see my name in 32nd place, and I see him just a couple spots, 1 or 2 spots below me, or 3 or 4 or 2. Yeah, it's 1 or 2. Yeah. So he's right below me here. So we're at the same one. He might have 10.3 or something. All right, this is a shit hand as well, as I was saying before. Don't play these ones. You're never, even if you go all in, you're never going to get someone with ace 10, or sorry, ace king to fold. Right? So you don't go all in. But now that we're short stack, now we're going to start putting pressure on. Right? What do we got over here? That's a monster drops. 10, 10, 10. Who is this? How much is it going to cost to buy all these, do you think? $180,000. All right, well, so this is also a hand that we're going to go broke on. We finally get a premium here. So Mike Caro says that he gives it's called the table of misery, because when you have pocket pairs, depending where you're at, you're going to have a whole bunch of other cards that come along, right? 40% of the time, we're going to have an overcard to this. So if he's got big cards, he may do it. Oh, well, we'll just steal that. That's a good one. We like that one. That's 2. Plus this one is 2.5 bigs. Right? That's a huge for us. It'd be better if he has pocket 8s, or 9s, or 10s, but it's awesome. We'll take it. We are just climbing up now. We are 25th out of 42. 25th out of 42. 31 make the money. So there's lots of still lots of play in here. We're just going to fold this away. We're not going to risk our 4-3. Why would we? What do we got over here? We got 4, 3, 5, 3. We need to hit either one of these two cards to go all in. Well, that's probably pretty good, right? We were never folding, no matter what happens here. We're never folding. That was much needed. We needed that. All right, we're 25th out of 40 now. So 9 people. That's what we're looking for, 9 people. As we get shorter and shorter here, oops, look at the wrong one. My bad. I was looking at this one. 25th out of 40. As we get shorter and shorter here, I will start opening up some of the other tables that people are on, just for observation. Nothing more than that. So we see Alex in there, and we see Fishy Hal there on in the hand. What's this one? Jack 7, so he hits it twice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. What's this one over here? We want to see how much actually this was to just buy these two. To 700 is 700,000. No, 170,000. Have to collect more and put all of those in there. We are going to be all in here with this as well. Pocket 10s. You probably don't need to bet that much to make it happen, but we are going to put some pressure on this guy for sure. We're never folding here, right? So what raise gets it done to show that we're not folding? 5? No. And if you got aces, got kings, ace, king, fuck it, we're in there. Let it rip. Who cares disagrees with this? I suspect that he would say that we should just fold to make the money. But I'm not that good. A7, so we're looking to avoid the 3-outer. Oh, he hits the 3-outer right away. Yeah, and so this is why Who Cares says I should fold this, but I'm not folding that. And that just is the way it is, and so we're out of that tournament. We got the guy drawing. We got exactly what we want. I do not feel bad about it. I wasn't paying too close attention there. I gotta see what this one was. Alright. 8 max is 2.20. Alright, let's come back down here. I think I got one more table here. It's this one, I think. Right? These are the two tables I've got going on. All right, Alex, go get it, buddy. You got 5 away from the money. 5 away. Final table in the 110. Nice. The $1.10 bounty hunter. Excellent, excellent. Let's try and find that.
Flourish makes high-protein, no-sugar-added pancakes that taste flippin' delicious. Made with whole ingredients and packed with 23 grams of protein and 6 grams of fiber per serving. Flourish is the fuel you need to kickstart your day. Shop online at flourishpancakes.com.
Pair the board. Oh, that didn't work. I didn't need to pair the board there. That was the wrong hand. 7 deep stack is a 1-0. And I'm out in a 54th place in this one. I should be out of this one as well. So that's it. That's it. I don't have any more tournaments to play. We want to see how this other hand went. Small blind, big blind. So he's under the gun. It weighs a 1400. Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't quite it. Well, that's just shit. That's just is what it is. Let's try. Give me 1 second here. And Alex said he's on. I don't have the 110 final table, so I can't pull it up. I'm sorry. Maybe it's down here. Maybe I can look for it this way. Let's say Bounty Hunter. It's a 110 that's already closed. Let's hit the completed button. It's a 110 Bounty Hunter 8 max. Oh no, this is already completed. That's not it. We don't want the completed ones. We want the running ones. My bad. Let's try that. Bounty 110 on demand. All right, let's open this bad boy up. This is our last one here. We are going to change the table on this. Oh, it's a 5-minute break. Our friend Alex is on this table. We are rooting him. How many times did you buy into this tournament? Just once? This is the problem with this, that even though you make the money for like 15 people got paid in this tournament, 12th through 15th, you still don't get your money back. It's not until you're in 11th place that you get your money. It's good. All right, let's see. Keep going here. Let's see what you got. It's going to be a break, 5-minute break. Right back. 185,000. Can I still go buy all of these? 400,000. I can buy all 1,400 and sell it for 260. The problem is it has to be more than that. That's a big. It's a lot of cash. As I said, this is the last one. We're not gonna. Chili pepper madness. Oh, yum yum. Cowboy candy. Oh, this is pickled jalapenos is what this is.
Candied jalapenos are the perfect combination of sweet and heat. You are definitely going to love these. You make them by slicing jalapeno peppers into rings, then set them aside. Get a wide pan ready and add half a cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of sugar, and seasonings like turmeric and ginger. Use your favorites. Swirl it all together and heat it through. Then add the jalapeno slices. Mix them into the delicious syrup and simmer them at
That's going to be delicious. All right, let's finish this up over here. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm playing World of Warcraft in the background, and the question is, do I play the stock market, as it were, and buy up everything for 180,000 gold? I only have 160,000 on this tune, so if I buy it, then I don't have any money, and I have to sell all of this stuff for 270 or more within the next 5 days. That is the question that's being raised right now. $400,000. That's a lot. That's a lot, I'm afraid. 410,000. I don't have enough money to buy all of it. I've only got 370,000 and another 25. Oh, god damn. All right, logging out again. Because I play this game now, I'm playing this for. I'm playing the auction house to make enough money so that I don't have to buy a subscription anymore. It's been about 18 months. But I've kind of just switched over the focus. But I've had to spend 400,000, no, 600,000 in the last 6 weeks. I don't like this at all. So now I don't have, I've got 145 gold on my one tune. We're just 6 seconds. We're waiting for the next, for this to come back. The tournament's back in here. We are railing our friend Alex here. We want to see him do well. We were wishing him well here. He's right in the middle of the pack here. Right, 2 really big stacks, 2 medium stacks, and 2 little stacks. It'd be criminal for someone not to bet 2 bigs. Criminal. Right, so this is the same sort of thing, right? You don't have to bet 3 bigs here to get rid of these guys. $490,000. Oh my god. Now I just went up again. Got to sell it more than 260 to break even. Right, so these 2 guys are the big stacks, and whoever's else over here, you need to be betting like 2, 2, 2, 2, or 2.2, whatever it is, because you cannot let any of these guys see it, right? So Geldredgen would be folding here. Helmet, I mean, right? But you can't let this guy see air. You can't let him see the flop for cheap. So just bet two bigs here to force these guys to fold. It's better if you're this guy, right? He should bet two. Now he's not going to have that opportunity because this guy's just going to go all in. $20 times, right? All right, we're down to 4 now. So now you're just trying to find a spot here, right? Fourth place pays 369. What do we got over here? Final table. Yeah, we're watching the final table here. We're encouraging. So Nan, same thing, right? He should just bet 2.2 or 2. 2 is fine. If this guy jams, he just folds, right? But it's 2. Now you have to decide whether you hit this hard enough or at all, right? You can't let this guy see any cards. Just keep betting. 2. Now 2. Right? Start making a bet against this guy. This is a great opportunity to jam right here.
Click or tap to listen. Choose your own offline listening adventure. Spotify Premium.
Because relative to the pot, right? They're both at 40. It didn't cost them very much, right? So you have to smash this flop. Right?
Plus, you can cancel anytime you like. Terms apply. Tap the banner to learn more.
If I have a jack or a 10 here, I'd have to call this off. Because it doesn't make sense that you would lead out for one big. That Geldredgen would lead out for one into the flush and then jam. Right? It's more likely that it's a check raise. Yeah, I think this is a much better play here. Jam into this guy. Yeah, you need more. I think that Geldredgen needs to do more of that. Especially into this guy, right? On the button here, 2.2 is a good raise. I guess when the button's here, the button here is a 2.2 raise because this guy can't call. You never want this guy to see a flop. And if I'm one of these two guys, I never want either one of these two guys to see a flop without bringing more chips in. They may hit it, right? But they're going to have to hit it first. Right? They're going to have to hit before they get to put more, before they see the flop. 2, right? Now this guy this guy's all over the place. You don't know what this guy has. He's got king deuce, and unless you have a better king, now you're screwed. Right? This is why you do not call. It's 2. Minimum 2. All right, we've got Faz over here. Gonna head out. I'm gonna actually turn Faz off. We got, oops.
In sources.
I don't know what happened there. We got Aaron Barone playing in the background here. Actually going to turn him off as well. Good luck, Aaron. This is our last table. We are just rooting our one. And I am going to go while we're waiting here. I'll be right back. Keep watching. I'll be right back. All right, we still got some more action here. Watching, right? Gel Dredgen is on the button. Was on the button here. Small blind, big blind. This guy was under the gun. Bet 2. Lead out for 2 here. Don't let this guy see a flop. So it's raise fold, right? If I'm this guy, I'm going to 2. I'm not letting this guy see a flop. There it is. He does. So this is too much. Don't bet this much. You don't need to do that, right? It's a psychological game that you're playing there. Just bet 2. I know he's got 2.4, but you want him all in. You just need to bet 2. It'll be okay. He's not calling. It's razor folding, right? So now he's starting to put pressure on both of these two guys, right? This is too much. He doesn't need to bet this. He just needs to bet 2 because this is razor fold, right? With 5.7 and he goes to 2, it's razor fold. Yeah, this exactly. So going 2 does it. Yeah, and his response is to go all in as well. He can't. There's not a lot of play here, unfortunately. Yeah, I think this is a good all in here as well. This is a terrible all in at this point. Unless he has aces or kings. Yeah, this is a terrible all in. Or terrible call. He should go all in. Right? Because he actually wants to pound this guy. Right? He doesn't want this guy to come in. Unless he has aces or kings. He doesn't want this guy to call it off. Good job. Good job. Three-handed now. Three-handed. This is a pretty close game. Third place pays $5.32 in this one. We are railing our friend Alex in this tournament. All right. Still going here. Going hard. Working it hard. Yeah. Like it. I like it. Hey, we got two channels down below. Got a what do I have down there? I have a YouTube channel, which this video will be uploaded probably by like within an hour, because I got to download it and do other stuff with it. Take a little bit. Go check it out. So this is the same thing. I mean, I'm not sure that like 3 is probably not. 3 is too much, right? Because if someone jams over top, your hand, you're making the decision. You're going to go. You're either going to raise it all in, or you're going to fold. So 2.2 does the bet, does the same thing as 3. So you don't have to risk 0.8 or 1 big. Go to 2. If they jam over top of you, if your hand's good enough, you got what you wanted. And if it's not, if you have ace king and you want to fold your hand, or ace deuce and you want to fold your hand, then you're not giving away these precious chips. I think that 3 bet is the wrong bet sizing here. You have to adjust, especially because you're at the final table, you have to adjust. Smaller bets here is a better way. Right? Now that this guy's gone, now you're the low, like this guy here is the low chip stack at the tournament, right? So now he's got to start picking away at these two guys. This is a good hand. They're so close on this. This is almost an even chop all the way around. If I was one of these two guys, I would raise to 2.2 to put pressure here. I would never call this off because you have no idea what this guy has. He's got 10 deuce because he's in the big blind. Now he's flop trips. Even if he had aces here, you're screwed, right? Just bet 2. So I've got two links down below. A YouTube channel. I'm going to upload this one very shortly. I have an Instagram account down below. It's actually for all food that I've personally cooked. There's one of them on there. Mrs. Frostmage said last night, "What is that?" I said when we had, because we were out. This is on Monday. We went and had lunch with our dinner with the neighbor lady. I said, "This is Christmas dinner." Everyone made everyone else. They made the turkey and the stuffing and all the other things. The only thing that I made was the mashed potatoes, the cheesy mashed potatoes. So I took a picture of just the mashed potatoes and I uploaded it. I'm gonna have I made Dijon mustard. We're gonna have that tonight with chicken. I'm gonna grill it on an indoor grill here. We're gonna have white rice and we're gonna have red chili pepper flaked broccoli. So it'll be delicious. Yeah, so go check that out. I'm going to upload that later on tonight. In the meantime, because of our and then our ads, our sponsors are. We got Yuck Yucks here in Calgary. We're working on sponsorship with PBR and the Weenie Wagon. That guy right there. That guy's awesome, by the way. You should go see that guy for sure. He sells hot dogs here, actually around the city. Oh, this is a much better one. 2. I like this raise. 2 is a good bet because now this guy can't. He's tough. He's deciding what to do. You don't need to bet 3, right? This guy bet 3 earlier on. You don't need to bet 3 here. It's a razor fold. Yeah, he's better have a heart here because whatever he just missed, he whiffed on that one. If I'm this guy, I'm betting 2.2 because you don't know what this guy has. He can't put his. He's not going to risk his tournament life at this point. Yeah, well, that's close enough. 6.5. You don't need to bet 6.5, right? You need to bet 2. Even 1 does it. What's the takeaway here? When you guys are the big stacks, you want to whittle away and attack the small blinds all the time. If you're the small blind, you don't want to give options to these guys. Lime Ricky, welcome in. Great day, poker pals. Yes, I am actually done poker for the day. I am railing our good friend Alex. He's a friend of the stream here. He's actually playing a couple other tournaments here. But we're at the final table and we're railing here. So we want to encourage and help out. And yeah. Lime Ricky is a moderator extraordinaire for 888 Poker. And actually, about 4 seconds ago, I actually just turned off Aaron Barone. He was the moderator, or he is a moderator for 888. Or not, he's not moderator. He's a commentator for 888. I watched him for all morning, for the last 4 hours or so. And Lime Ricky was moderating on the Bucharest tournament that 888 had. So it's awesome. She lives here in the city. I'm going to try and connect with her. We're going to connect up in a couple of weeks. Yeah. And we're going to have a couple of beverages. We're just, as I said, we're railing our friend of the stream, Alex, here. Wishing nothing but goodness on his stack here. And then we're going to celebrate his victory with a fresh PBR. So we're just patiently waiting. We haven't cracked a beer yet. We're just waiting for it to go. Lime Ricky, I believe, also has played poker once or twice, right? I think I may have seen her around once or twice. My comment here is that big stacks, you want to challenge the little stacks. You don't want these guys to see the flop for free or for cheap. Conversely, you don't need to bet 3 or 5 or 8. Just 2. 2.2 does the damage. Because this guy now has at 2. That's 20% of this guy's stack. You're charging him 20% every time to call. So when the flop comes out or whatever it is, you can still bet small against the guy. If you're the small stack, you got to pick your spot and decide this is the hand you're going to go with and jam against these guys for the exact same reason, because these two guys are so close. If this guy doubles up him, he's 17, he's right back in there. Right? If this guy had led out for 2 on the flop, it's really, really tough for this guy to call. Right? That's what I'm trying to say. If it's heads up on this, he can lead out for 2 into this with his 8. He's just deciding what the right play is there, right? Oh, I see the 8 max deep stack. Alex is out on that one. He finishes in 30th place, so he just makes the money on that. So that's good for him. Yay! Good job, Alex. This is our last, as I said, last one. Last tournament of the day. Go check out my Instagram down below. Lime Ricky is just coming in here, but down below has got all the food that I have made that I've personally made. I've eaten or made all of those things. I've had at least one bite of everything on there. There's a chicken stir fry I made a couple of weeks ago, and it looks good, right? I had sprinkled it. It looks good. I had a bite and it was not very good. Mrs. Frost made just like, we need to have a peanut butter and jam sandwich tonight. Like, you wanker. Yeah, so that it was a dud, and I've made a couple duds. Otherwise, I haven't taken a picture of it, but not everything I make every night makes the list. But yeah, the ones that I get lots of comments on. There's a Spolumbos is a type of sausage. It's a company here in town called Spolumbos that they make sausages. We have that probably once a week. It's quick, it's easy. I make a homemade salsa or like a bruschetta type thing, and I use that as a sauce for the pasta. I cook up the sausage and slice it into medallions, and then put it back in the pan to crisp them up on the inside to finish off the cooking. Throw in a couple scoops of this the bruschetta, the salsa mix. I take a scoop of pasta on top, mix it in a little bit of the oil that's on there, plate it up. Oh, Bob's your uncle. Sprinkle a little bit of fresh parsley on top. It's delicious. It's awesome. Tonight's dinner is going to be Dijon mustard. I will upload that picture tonight after I try it. I took a picture. It sat in the fridge for about a week to get better, to do its thing. So I did make that about a week ago. We're going to have it tonight. I'm going to have a Dijon mustard chicken with white rice and red chili flake broccoli. It's going to be delicious. Add Alex, good luck, good luck, good luck. Yes, thank you, Lime Ricky. I appreciate that. Yes. Again, friend of the stream here. It's the blue. Get in here. That's the way it goes. All right, we got an all in here. Aces versus King 4. Yes, very nice, very nice. There we go. Hold. Third place. Still good. That's for you, buddy. Alex. I can't ask for a better hand to go out on, right? I mean, you got pocket aces, and the guy has to hit to win. Is what it is, right? You were not asking for anything different, ever. You want that over and over and over again. It's unfortunate. Yeah, Aaron Barone, Lime Ricky says, Aaron Barone is on the stream team and was helping commentate for Bucharest. That's correct. That's how I was, like, why I was following him. Because of some of the conversations that were going on there. He has his own channel. That's correct. So today's stream, I'm streaming along, and I see his name pop up. I like to have 3 streamers going on in the background, share the streamer love as it is with those guys. And I railed, like I watched him, just turn mute it down just a little bit so it stays, so he still gets credit for viewership. Watched him for the last couple of hours. Yeah, he's good. He has his own channel as a mid-high stakes MTT crusher. That he is. That he is. All right, we're going to finish this one off for Alex here. Because why wouldn't you? It's delicious. It's awesome. And that's going to be it for me. I will be back tomorrow. It just depends on the time. I actually have to work. Tomorrow. God, I hate work. But I actually am running at 9:30 in the morning for an hour, and I got to work in the afternoon. I may not be able to stream until Sunday. Once or twice, tiny is an understatement. What? Oh yeah, you're talking about the poker. Yeah. I might have seen you play poker once or twice. That's a tiny understatement. Yeah. I actually know Lime Ricky from the live poker community. I did not know this is what she was the moderator for 888 Poker. We end up chatting while Aaron Barone is commentating on this thing, and I just asked some other questions and find out a little bit more. We ideally want to try and get 888 Poker to come to Calgary. Now there's some of the logistics obviously in there, and I don't have anything to do with that. All I would do is connect people, but Lime Ricky, who knows this stuff by far and away way better than I do, there's only a couple locations in the city that could host something like that, so it could be an issue. But anyway, but her connections to the poker community is better than mine at this point, right? So, all right, let's get to last drink in here. Let's finish this off. Let's say thank you to Lam Ricky for hanging out. Alex, thanks for hanging out most of the day with me. Great job. Congratulations on finishing in the money at least 2 of the 4 tournaments that I've watched you in. You just finished 3rd in this one, and he finished 31st on a. Well, 32 made the money. 30, he finished in 31st, so he's in there as well. Kudos, man. Kudos all the way around. Let's finish this bad boy off. You guys have a great day. I will see you here on Saturday. 100%. I will be streaming on Sunday. We want to actually find out if Alex, how he did with his 16, his ticket. We played in a $330 ticket today. We both won. I have a $16.50 ticket that I will be playing for a $109 ticket. I'll be playing that on Sunday morning starting at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. There it is. It's 40 people get a $109 ticket, and that'll start at noon. So I'll run from one tournament right into the next tournament. I had Mama's meatloaf from Spalombo's last week, right? It's delicious. Spalombo's is fantastic. I love those guys. I sell, so you can see the ads. They're my picture, and right there, that's me. I am the world's greatest hot dog vendor. I sell Spalombo sausages out and about in various events around town. My next major event is going to be at Okotoks Rodeo in Millerville in 2 weeks. Actually, it's not. It's in a week from today, actually. 25th, 6th, 7th. I'll be out at Millerville all weekend selling hot dogs and Spalombo sausages. Feel free to come by and see me. Come say you saw me, Noob Frostmage sent me for a free hot dog. We'll help you out. I'll take care of you. Anyway, all right, that's it. I got to head out. You guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. I will see you Saturday morning. I'll be streaming. I'll be playing anyway. I'll try and stream on Saturday as well. Depends what's happening tomorrow night. And then Sunday morning, for sure, I'll be streaming. All right. Cheers, big ears. Have a great day. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Later, Gator.